Hello YouTube, Salivate Metal here with some information and the third statement released by the United States Mint's press office regarding some erroneous information on the 2015 American Silver Eagle. As most had noted, the monster boxes and their serial numbers on the straps made people to believe that there were some San Francisco minted ones, Philadelphia and the like, and West Point, and trying to hone down some information, and it's been kind of a chaotic, not very handled very well. But anyways, here is the latest information that has come from the United States Mint from this article at coinnews.net, and this is actually a statement that they had promised to release in June, and I missed this when it was released earlier, talking about how the bullion American Silver Eagles lack mint marks to denote where they are made. Most are struck at the U.S. Mint facility in West Point, when it was discovered earlier this year that a relatively small number of them in 2015 came from a Philadelphia mint for the very first time. A firestorm of interest ensued. The excitement ratcheted higher under the possibility that they could be identified from West Point strikes. The United States Mint sent an update on June 30th to news editors about its production of the 2015 dated coins. That statement is immediately below, which we'll read, along with an included Coin News video showing one of the auto tuber machines that was mentioned. And so the information below updates the American Eagle bullion note to editors from the Mint on May 26th. And you remember the video I posted about that, regarding erroneous information that was released on March 20th in response to requests made pursuant to the Freedom of Information Act. The erroneous information, as well as confusion surrounding the Mint's use of internal manufacturing tracking numbers, specifically those connected with the American Eagle silver bullion coins, resulted in a mistaken belief that some of these coins are rarities. As stated in the May 26th note to editors, the Mint offers bullion coins through authorized purchasers to provide investors the opportunity to acquire precious metals coins at a slight premium to spot market prices. As such, all American Eagle silver bullion coins are by their nature homogeneous. None of these coins bears a mint mark designating the facility where it was produced. The Mint's goal is to ensure that the American Eagle silver bullion coins struck at any of these three facilities are identical and indistinguishable from one another. And the information released on March 20th incorrectly stated that the box numbers of the American Eagle silver bullion coins minted in West Point in 2015 each had 6 digits, while those minted in Philadelphia had 5 digits. 2015 American Eagle silver bullion coins minted at West Point were packaged in one of 2 ways, manually or by one of the West Point Mint's 2 auto tuber machines. And I'm not going to play this video, but I'll post a link to this article in the description. You can kind of see how that's done. 2015 American Eagle silver bullion coins minted in Philadelphia were all packaged manually. The coins were shipped in so-called monster boxes. Each of them contains 25 tubes of 20 coins, for a total of 500 coins in each box. All monster boxes of 2015 American Eagle silver bullion coins minted in West Point bore a computer-generated label that included WPM. Labels on manually packaged or hand-tube boxes include WPM, but were not numbered. The box tracking numbers were handwritten on the boxes of hand-tube coins. Labels on these boxes packaged by auto number 1 and auto tuber number 2 bore WPM followed by a 5 or 6 digit number. The box tracking numbers were also written on the boxes. Monster boxes of 2015 Silver Eagles minted in Philadelphia did not have a computer-generated tracking number label. Box tracking numbers were handwritten directly on the boxes. A monster box with its original computer-generated label containing WPM, followed by no number, a 5-digit tracking number, or a 6-digit tracking number, would indicate that the coins were struck at West Point. And then in bold it says, box tracking numbers 10,001 through 10,159 were used on boxes of coins minted in Philadelphia. Those same box tracking numbers were also used on coins minted at West Point. However, only the West Point monster boxes were shipped with computer-generated labels. Sounds like quite a confusing thing to kind of keep track of. But apparently the differences caused some sort of consternation there. Because of duplication of box tracking numbers in Philadelphia West Point, as well as many mistakes in labeling, or the possibility that labels on the boxes could have been removed or altered at any time after shipping, the memo will make no attempt to verify the origin of the boxes using techniques related to tracking numbers, labels, or otherwise. So very interesting. So Philadelphia, 79,500 1-ounce units delivered to West Point Mint for shipping. The information released on March 20th stated that 79,640 1-ounce units were produced. That number is accurate, but includes 140 units condemned and not shipped. Only 79,500 1-ounce units were delivered to West Point for shipping. Assigned box numbers 10,001 through 10,159 for internal tracking purposes. Box numbers were handwritten on box only. Data on labels did not include box numbers or any sort of mint identifier. West Point Mint was printed on the banding of the boxes shipped from West Point. And so in West Point, 46,920,500 1-ounce units produced and shipped from the West Point Mint. Hand-tubed, assigned box numbers 11,001 through 23,451 for internal tracking purposes. Box numbers 11,001 through 23,451 handwritten on box only. Labels were West Point specific, but did not include box numbers. West Point Mint was printed on the banding of all boxes shipped from West Point. And then it talks about the Autotuber 1 and Autotuber 2 with the labels there. So, and then they talked about how in San Francisco there were no silver bullion coins produced by the San Francisco Mint. So it's kind of cryptic. You know, it seems like they haven't really got their stories straight and kind of mishandle the releases, the statements, and there was some errors in checking this and how it's being tracked, which led to a lot of speculation. And of course, the grading companies will certainly take advantage of this so they can make their money and push these products out, making people think they're rare. But they really are indistinguishable from what I understand. Some people say there are slight differences in some of the finishes. Some have more of a matte finish than others, but I've seen that between year and year, between different years from the same mints. So it's really hard to say. But post your thoughts below. I don't really know what to think of this, but there it is. It's out there, and they, as promised, did release the statement in June. It just happens to be on the last day of June, so I missed this from the previous video. So post your thoughts below. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude y'all for watching, and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.